The story of our solar system is not a peaceful one. It begins more than 4.6 billion years ago, deep inside a dense cloud of gas and cosmic dust floating in the Milky Way galaxy. At that time, there was no sun, no Earth, no planets, only a cold, dark cloud called a solar nebula. Then something dramatic happened. A nearby supernova explosion sent a powerful shockwave crashing into this nebula. The shockwave compressed the cloud, causing it to collapse under its own gravity, pulling material inward and spinning faster, much like a skater spinning faster by pulling in their arms. This moment marked the birth of the solar system. As the cloud collapsed, it formed a giant spinning disk known as the protoplanetary disk. At the center of this disk, matter began to compress, intensely raising temperatures to millions of degrees. Hydrogen atoms fused into helium, releasing enormous energy. With this ignition, a star was born, the sun. Around the newborn sun, the remaining gas and dust continued swirling in a chaotic, violent environment filled with collisions and destruction. Within this spinning disk, tiny grains of dust began sticking together through static electricity and gradual accumulation. These particles formed clumps, and over time the clumps grew larger, from pebble size to boulders to massive bodies called planetesimals. But growth was not easy or gentle. These planetesimals constantly crashed into each other at high speeds. Some shattered into fragments and others merged into larger and stronger worlds. This fierce process, called accretion, gave rise to the building blocks of planets. Closer to the burning hot sun, only metals and rocks could survive the intense heat. Therefore, small rocky planets formed here: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Farther away, where temperatures were much cooler, ices and gases could exist. Here, gigantic planets formed, becoming Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Jupiter grew first and became so massive that its strong gravity controlled much of the solar system, shaping orbits and clearing out debris. If Jupiter had grown just a bit larger, it could have become a second star. Meanwhile, the early Earth was a molten, fiery world, constantly bombarded by asteroids and comets. One massive collision changed everything. A Mars-sized object named Theia crashed into Earth about 4.5 billion years ago. The impact was so violent that part of Earth and Theia were thrown into space, eventually forming our moon. This violent birth helped shape the stability of Earth's rotation, seasons, and tides, conditions essential for life. It took hundreds of millions of years for chaos to calm. Asteroids smashed into planets, volcanic activity reshaped surfaces, and leftover debris formed the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Another cold region, the Kuiper Belt, formed beyond Neptune, holding icy objects including Pluto. Even farther lies the mysterious Oort Cloud, a distant sphere of icy bodies that may send comets into the solar system. Though it seems quiet today, the solar system still changes. Comets wander, asteroids collide, and planets slowly shift in orbit. Scientists believe that planets sometimes migrate. Jupiter and Saturn may have moved from their original positions, rearranging the outer solar system in a dramatic event called the Nice Model. If this migration had been slightly different, Earth might never have formed, and humans would not exist. The solar system's history teaches us that creation often begins with destruction. The worlds we know today were shaped by fire collisions, explosions, and ice. What appears peaceful in the night sky is actually the result of billions of years of chaos and transformation. We are children of stardust, born from cosmic violence and sculpted by nature's incredible power. Even now, scientists continue exploring how the solar system began by studying meteorites, observing young stars with disks of planet-forming dust, and analyzing data from space missions like Voyager, Hubble, and the James Webb Space Telescope. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding where we came from and whether other worlds might also hold life. Our solar system's formation is a reminder that beauty can rise from destruction and new beginnings come from chaos. Next time you look at the moon, the planets, or the stars above, remember everything you see is a survivor of a violent cosmic past. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing space and science content. Your support helps us bring more educational videos to the world.